Today's world news carries a dramatic urgency that reminds us how deeply intertwined conflict, diplomacy, and humanity remain on the global stage. Over the past few days, we've witnessed some powerfully significant events unfolding, from the skies above Kyiv, packed with drones, to the tense debates echoing in the halls of the United Nations, from bold arms deals to the grim realities faced by cities drowning in pollution. Starting in Eastern Europe, Russia has escalated its military campaign in Ukraine, unleashing its largest drone attack in August against the capital Kyiv, with no fewer than 140 drones swarming the skies. This all happens against the backdrop of high-stakes peace talks in Washington, where the United States and Ukraine are negotiating a far-reaching security package. Ukraine is reportedly pushing for a massive arms deal that could total upward of $150 billion, combining both traditional weaponry and drone technology as leverage to secure a long-term guarantee of U.S. support. These negotiations spotlight a complex dance of dialogue and confrontation, where the promise of peace is exchanging blows with the reality of war. Even as talks continue, fighting remains relentless along the front lines, with Russian forces pressing advances in some areas, while Ukrainian troops counterattack in others. This juxtaposition, the simultaneous pursuit of peace and continuation of conflict, encapsulates the bitter complexity of modern war. While the Ukraine situation grabs headlines with its stark display of international rivalry and strategic calculation, another fraught crisis is unfolding in the Middle East. Israel is currently weighing Hamas's response to a U.S.-sponsored ceasefire proposal, one that suggests a 60-day truce coupled with releasing half of the Israeli hostages still held captive. However, this ceasefire plan is far from certain, as indirect talks meditated by Egypt and Qatar push forward cautiously to de-escalate violence in Gaza, a territory where the death toll has tragically surged above 62,000 Palestinians. The weight of human loss presses heavily on all parties, making any diplomatic resolution painstakingly slow and fragile. Meanwhile, the UN Security Council debates whether to extend the peacekeeping mission in Lebanon amid objections from both Israel and the United States, underscoring the political tensions shadowing even efforts at maintaining stability. Across the Atlantic, on a different global stage, the United States continues to exercise a firm grip on immigration enforcement. Over 6,000 international student visas have been revoked as authorities clamp down on visa violations. This move reflects a stricter approach to immigration policies tied to education and national security concerns. The impact ripples through academic communities and beyond, sparking debates about fairness, opportunity, and the balance between openness and control in a world where talent and knowledge are increasingly mobile. In perhaps the most unexpected geopolitical twist, former President Donald Trump has recently voiced his support for Ukraine's security during discussions